What was something that was done in the name of safety that turned out to be more dangerous than the hazard that it was intended to prevent?
Binding a broken rib, which can cause pneumonia, so they no longer do that.
When the Deepwater Horizon oil rig blew up and dumped crude oil into the Gulf of Mexico, the chemical Corexit was used to disperse it. Turns out it was about 10 times worse than the crude oil itself, and also caused the oil to just sink to the bottom of the Gulf, where it poisoned the entire food web.
Banning kegs of beer on my college campus for tailgates. Everyone started bulk buying cheap vodka instead. A student got a head injury doing a keg stand, and they wanted to make things safer. Stupid college kids are better off drinking light beer than they are slugging grape-flavored, shitty vodka.
Overvigilance in forest fire protection leads to buildup of burnable materials and hotter, more destructive fires were the result.
Password rules. Many reduce the number of possible passwords instead of increasing it.
Prop 65 in California. When everything has a warning, nothing has a warning. It's 'cause it's fatigue and now people ignore even legitimate important information.
Trans fats needed something that was vegetable-based replacement for saturated fats that are bad for you.
Safety box cutters, where the user has to keep pressure on the button to keep the blade extended. Otherwise it automatically retracts back into the handle. People end up straining awkwardly to hold them, and focus more on keeping the blade open rather than what they're trying to cut. So, there's more accidents. Telling parents not to expose young children to peanuts because it might cause a peanut allergy. This meant young children were not exposed to peanuts at all, and later in life when they did come across peanuts, their bodies thought it was a foreign object and became allergic.
5-point harnesses in track day cars without a Hans device. By preventing the airbags from softening the head in a crash, the head along with the added weight of the helmet makes your neck the weakest link. Lots of auto clubs require a Hans-type device now that so many people have been injured. This way,
I've spilled more gasoline because of the mandated godforsaken no-spill spouts than I ever did, with a simple tube.
Safety nozzles on jerry cans in the US requires a minimum of 3 hands to make work, even a little bit. And fuel is still spilling everywhere, such a waste.
The war on drugs.
Getting rid of lockers in schools in favor of super heavy backpacks.
Plastic bags. Paper bags was touted as bad for the environment. Now plastic bags are the villain.
Making food healthy by getting rid of the fat and adding tons of sugar to replace it.
Introducing cane toads to Australia.
Stranger danger. Most children are preyed upon by people they know.
Asbestos.
Thalidomide. Prohibition.